Hello guys, in this session I will show you following things. Install Ubuntu image using Docker publish 80 port for Ubuntu container, install Apache, run the Apache on browser using port 80. And next is install Jenkins image using Docker publish 8080 port for Jenkins container. And last one is run Jenkins on browser using port 8080. Let me show you. This is EC2 server, you can see, and I have connected this server on terminal. So let me show you commands one by one. First of all, we will check all the existing Docker images using Docker images. So here I have multiple images like Ubuntu, the image name. So we will use this image and let run the command docker run td your container name. You can set any name here as per your wish. Port, which port you want to publish or expose, and your image name. In my case it is Ubuntu. Enter. Yeah, so it's successfully created, you can see here, and it's also activated. So let me check with the docker pa command. Yeah, you can see it's created successfully, and the status you can see is up, and here is port that is open for this container, you can see. Now we can verify the port again. Yeah, so you can see 80 port is open for this container, right? So you can see yeah, this one is your server port and one is your container port. Let me clear the screen. Now execute Apache docker command to enter into the container your docker container name bin/bash. Enter. Yeah, you can see you entered to the container. So first we will update Ubuntu using command apt-get update. Now install Apache 2. It's installing. You can choose any continent here. I'm choosing Asia. Enter your city name here. In my case it is Kolkata. Time zone. Yeah, it's installed successful, I think so. So let me check the index file. In this file we will change or you can say we will add some content. Here should be index.html. yeah, so let me add some content in this file. Oh no, it's not working. Okay, let me try another way using echo command. Echo content, type your any content here. container port opening. So file name greater than your file name, and now we have to see the content of index.html using cat command. Content is here, you can see. Now we will check in the browser. So first we have to start the Apache 2 services using command service apache to start. Yeah, it started, you can see. Now let me check in browser. First copy the IP of your EC2 machine, or you can say EC2 instance. Paste it here. Yeah, it's working. This is example for Docker, you can see here, and it's working on port 80. You can see it's HTTP port, it's not secured. So this is the example of port mapping. So let me show you another example. Let me install Jenkins here. So yeah, it's already installed in my case. So let me show you 8080 port example. We have to run previous command like we run for Ubuntu. So this is docker run -td. td is only for run the container, not entered into the container, so that's why we are using td. Type any name of your container. I'm giving cicdserver. Port you have to mention as you see in previous example 8080 I am giving here, and your image name. Enter. It's created successfully. Container has been created successfully. Now let me check using docker pa command. Yeah, it's successfully created, you can see. And also you can see here more details like status and ports. Port command, docker port, your container name should be here. Yeah, you can see 8080 port open for this container, or you can say it's publish. Or you have to execute -it your container name /bin/bash. Yeah, it's successfully executed. Now we are in container. So let me show you on the browser it's working or not. Using port 8080, copy the same IP and run using 8080 port. So it have to be work, I think so. Yeah, it's working successfully, you can see on 8080 port, and you can see 8080 port in the URL, and Apache 2 working on 80 port. So this is the way to how we can run multiple ports on Docker container. So you can see here this machine using port 8080. Yeah, here you can see, and this is for Apache. So I hope you understand this thing.